In this question, we are given that there is a table which shows the results of 100 voters who responded favorable, unfavorable or not sure when asked about two candidates M and N. We have to find out what was the number of voters who responded favorable to both of the candidates. Now, we are given that the total voters is equal to 100. Also, since no variable is given for the number of voters who responded favorable for both the candidates, let us assume that to be equal to x. So, x is the variable which denotes the number of voters who responded favorable for both the candidates M and N. Now, using the information given in the table, we can see that there are 40 voters who responded favorable to candidate M and 30 voters who voted favorable for candidate N. Then, from this we can conclude that number of voters who responded favorable to at least one of the candidates will be equal to 40 plus 30 minus x. Using this information, let's move on to step 2 and analyze the statement 1. Now, the statement 1 tells us that the number of voters who did not respond favorable for either of the candidates was 40. So, if the total number of voters is 100, then the number of voters who responded favorable to at least one will be equal to 100 minus 40, which is equal to 60. Now, in the step 1, we had derived this number to be equal to 40 plus 30 minus x. Therefore, we can write it as 40 plus 30 minus x equals 60. This gives us 70 minus x equals 60 or 10 equals x, implying x equals 10. Now, this is what we had to find out, the value of x. This implies that there are 10 voters who responded favorable for both the candidates. And so, we can conclude that the statement 1 is sufficient, and out of the given options, we can eliminate options B, C and E. We now check the sufficiency of statement 2. Now, the statement 2 tells us that the number of voters who responded unfavorable for both the candidates was 10. Now, using this piece of information, that the number of voters who responded unfavorable for both M and N is equal to 10, we cannot find out the number of voters who responded favorable for both the candidates. Hence, statement 2 is not sufficient, and thus the correct answer is option A.